Have you ever met someone who seemed mature far beyond their age? Someone who didn't slowly lose their childhood, but silently stepped out of it. Psychology says some children don't wake up one day and decide to grow older. It happens quietly, with no announcement, no warning, just a moment of realization. Someone has to take responsibility, and that someone becomes them. This is the psychology of a child who grew up too fast. An early responsibility. Psychologists often refer to this as parentification, for when a child is placed in emotional or practical roles they were never meant to carry, managing feelings, fixing problems, staying strong for others. Their brain adapts by pushing their own needs aside, and they become dependable, calm, and mature, yet slowly begin to believe their emotions matter less. They weren't naturally strong, they became strong because life gave them no alternative. 2. Survival independence. Developmental research shows that when children don't receive stable support, they learn to depend on themselves earlier than they should. They stop asking for help, stop expecting comfort, handle struggles alone. As adults, they look confident and capable, but inside, trusting others feels risky because support once felt uncertain. 3. Split maturity. When emotional growth is rushed, maturity doesn't develop evenly. Some parts grow up too soon, while others remain unheard. They might appear wise and responsible, yet deep down feel something is missing: confusion, guilt, or emotional emptiness. No one taught them that needing others is safe. 4. Uneasy. For many who grew up too fast, rest doesn't feel peaceful, it feels dangerous. In childhood, calm moments were often followed by problems, so their nervous system stays alert. Doing nothing creates discomfort, and they feel valuable only when they are needed. Psychology links this to long-term childhood stress patterns. 5. Guilt for needing attachment. The studies suggest that early responsibility can create a quiet belief: if someone takes care of me, I'm becoming a burden. So they shrink their needs, apologize for asking, and feel guilty for depending on others. Care feels unfamiliar instead of comforting. 6. Guarded empathy. Growing up quickly often sharpens emotional awareness. They notice small changes in tone, mood, and energy and predict problems before they arrive, but they also build emotional armor because they understand how painful it is to care without protection. If you grew up too fast, psychology doesn't label you as broken. It recognizes that your nervous system learned to survive pressure earlier than it should have. You learned responsibility before you learned safety, strength before softness. And healing doesn't mean becoming weak. It means finally realizing that you are allowed to rest. Tell me honestly, were you carrying responsibilities no child should ever hold, and even today, are you still carrying them?